Hey everybody, it's your girl Tennessee North. Yep, I'm here with a video. I'm not going to say how long it is or how short it is. It's a video. I woke up this morning feeling wonderful. But then I went to bed last night feeling wonderful. So today, getting ready for church. I'm going to put my dinner together, before, so when I come back, the Titans game is going to be on. I still got faith. Not this year, next year. We'll see. So today's dinner is, my youngest daughter loves ham. Her and her daddy love ham. And she called me last night and she knew I had this ham in there. Mom, it sure be good to have some ham. That wasn't on the menu. So, I got up last night and took it out of the freezer and washed it and threw it in the oven. And I said, well, as it cooked, it'll unthaw and cook too. So, the ham is done. I'm going to put some glaze on it. That's the way she likes it, with glaze on it. And I'm going to try to keep this one simple because, next week, our favorite holidays, where I do a lot of cooking. And I said this year I'm not cooking a lot. I'm trying not to. I want something different. And I haven't narrowed it down yet, but it's close. So, today I took some turnip greens out of the freezer. And I'm either going to make some potatoes or some rice. Because I'm also making some liver. Yeah, this menu is kind of all over the place. Nothing really matching here, but it's okay. It's edible. And I'm going to... I got some chicken legs in the refrigerator that I got to cook. So I think I may put some barbecue sauce on it or something. Yeah, something. And we'll go from there. Yeah. And today, the reason why I said I got up feeling pretty good, I know Lord's got a purpose for me. I knew when I went to bed last night and I was feeling pretty good, I said, he's got something he wants me to do. He said, I ain't through with you yet. So when I got up this morning, that was a confirmation. He wasn't through with me. And I was talking to some friends, and they wanted to know what their purpose was. I'm going to give you my view on it. My view on it is, every day the Lord lets us get up. That's a confirmation of saying he ain't through with you yet. He's got something in mind for you. You. Not everybody else. You. Me. And anybody else who gets up every morning. He's got a purpose for us. Now, we wonder to ourselves what our purpose is. I think our purpose is just to be the best you, the best me that I can be. See, the Lord knows what his purpose is. And he's saying, don't worry about it. I got this. I got you. You just be the best you can be. And he gonna handle the rest. See, the Lord don't make no mistakes. And whatever our purpose is, and when we're called upon, we need to try to do the best we can at whatever task He puts before us. I think I went through a time once when I tried to figure out what my purpose was. I was trying to be the best mom. I tried to be the best daughter, the best friend. And still it felt like something was missing. And then when it came to me one day, I was feeling real bad, sick. And I said, oh, I'm not going to make it. I felt like I wasn't going to make it. But I rolled over and got up the next day. I said, well, He wasn't done with me. And the reason why I didn't have a purpose, or didn't know what the purpose was, still don't know. He just wants me to be a good me. Because He created me to be me. And my job is to try to be the best me that I can be. Same with you. So I think we need to stop worrying about what our purpose is and just try to be the best you can be. I think that's according to His plans. See, He planned this out a long time ago, way before we was a thought. He knew the day that we were coming, the hour, the time, the minute, the second. He knew when we were coming. Like He also knows when we're leaving. It says no man knows the hour or the day, or we don't know. It's whenever the Lord sees fits. But see, it was already written when we were born. When? We just don't know. So I think our purpose is just to be the best me, you, that we can be. And be ready when God calls us up for a task. Tennessee North had her first child 10 days before my 18th birthday. And I had already graduated from high school. I graduated at 17. And had started college. Well, I ended up dropping out of college because I felt I wasn't quite ready. And so, but the short of this story is, I went back and finished that. The strange thing is, the thing I went to college for and got degrees in was business. And I ended up driving city bus and working in a factory. I worked in the factories first. I owned a couple of restaurants. And I ended up driving the city bus and cabs. I love to drive. I even did Uber for a while. Going back to when I was young, I had my first child at 17. I became My first child was stillborn. 10 pounds. He said, how? Wasn't no explanation. Because I kept my appointments and took my vitamins and did everything they told me to do. They tell me I probably had a malpractice suit. But I was so out of it. I felt like God had forgot about me. When I was spending all that time trying to be the best, everything. And I felt like God took the one thing that was for me. So I went through a phase of just running, you know. Didn't want nothing to hold me down or slow me down. My mom said, leave her alone. She's gonna slow down. She's gonna come to a quit. I hoped. And I vowed I would never have any more children. Nope. That's kind of pain I don't wish on no mother. Well, 3 years after that, I had another child. And when I first heard about it, I said, nope, don't want to do that again. But once you sit and start thinking about it, I wanted that baby more than anything. So I went back on that crusade of trying to be the best everything. I even read to her, and I did this with the first one too. I read to her, and I would make sure I ate the right stuff, and I wasn't gonna miss nothing. I wasn't gonna miss one dotted I or miss crossing a T. And I had that child. And I hovered over her, and I said, Lord, giving me another chance. I said, maybe you wasn't ready. You were young. Maybe you wasn't ready. And he was telling you, not yet. Not yet. So by the time my daughter was about 2 years old, she quit walking. You know, she started walking early. And went back and forth to doctors, and they kept saying they couldn't find a thing wrong with her. And one even said she might be lazy. You know, she started walking early. She was like 6-7 months early. She climbed out the walker when she was 5 months old. I said, no, something's wrong. And I kept going back and forth. As long as she was sitting, she was fine, but if she got up and put weight on, she would cry. And I said, something is wrong. Well, finally, I found this, it's kind of like a care finders. They'll find you doctors. They sent me to one hospital, and that hospital examined her and then got her turned over to the doctor who was, he was like a silver lining. They found out my daughter had osteopetrosis, which is a brittle bone disease. Very easy to break. The bone is hard, but if you bump it, it'll shatter. And my daughter went through body cast and leg cast, and I mean, somebody bumped her at school, and then she had to start going to a school way away from the house because they had special classes where she wouldn't be around other kids, where they wouldn't bump her, where she wouldn't be. And when she got to high school, she changed classes before everybody else so she wouldn't be in the hallway and get bumped. They told me a lot of things that my daughter wouldn't do. She did that and then some. Said she would never ride a bike. Yes, she did. She rode a bike. I bought her a bike. I wasn't going to deprive her of anything. She'd been riding the bike. One day she was out there riding the bike, pressed down on the pedal, and her leg broke. I was devastated. Another incident, she was on a swing. And she fell off the swing. Just kind of fell to her knees. Broke something. Church went skating. Took her skating. And I held her hand and I walked her all around the skating ring, let her skate. She was the happiest kid. She was sitting down. It was over and they were taking her skates off. She kicked her foot out and her leg broke. And during all of that, they said, why do you let her do stuff and, it's going to... The reason why is she needed to live. She needed to live. She needed to be a kid. Now, I was that attentive mother that I was always at her beck and call. But I wanted her to be a kid. Well, not only did that child succeed, she did everything they said she wouldn't do and did it better. This bone disease also affected her eyes, her teeth, everything. And you wonder what happened to that child? This child's 38 years old, double majored in college, graduated from high school with honors, graduated from college with honors. Has her own business. Has her own school. She has a private school. She's married. Just got married back in July. And about to have her first child. That's when you say, ain't God good? Yeah. Hold on. Okay. So, like I was saying, He's got a purpose for us. And I stopped second guessing myself. Because I wasn't going to find the answer. I just had to learn to try to be the best me. And that's what I strive to do every day I get up. Just try to be the best me. Here's this ham here. And I made some glaze. Sugar. Pancake syrup. Mustard. It's my mom's recipe. We like it. And you put slits in it while it's cooking. That way it'll open up. Then you just apply it to the ham. You know, I think I've showed this a couple of videos. I'm just throwing something together today. Trying to have it done so when I come back, I can get to my game. That's what I like to do. But y'all know. Then after this, you pop it in the oven so that glaze can adhere to it. And that's the glazed ham. So let me pop this in the oven and get to the rest of it. Okay, I got my rice on boiling. I'll make some rice. And I don't measure, I just pour. I kind of know. Sometimes you just kind of know where to stop at. So I'm going to put that on. I got that on. It's boiling. Now I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Put your top on sideways so it don't boil up. Okay. We'll get our greens in the pot. Hold on. Okay. I got some water boiling for some hot water cornbread. And if you got greens, you gotta have some hot water cornbread. I'm not making a lot, just a few pieces. Hot water cornbread is just meal and water. I'm just trying to get this meal done so when I come back, I can sit down and watch my game. My church starts at 10:30. I'm usually back home about 12:30, about 12:30. And my game starts at 12, so that's time enough to get them to warm up before I have to step in. Yeah. So your hot water is what cooks the meal. And when you put this in the skillet, it's already done. It's just you gotta fry it to give it that crunch. You want it spoonable. Like that, like mashed potatoes. Hold on. I'm going to add some oil to my skillet. Let's get that bottom coated good. That's for my cornbread. And I have some greens. These greens are frozen. Got them out the freezer. In a little small bag. Yeah. rice back here. Get it started. Sorry for crossing over in front of it. Got my rice back here, boiling. Then I'm going to put a top on it. Cut it down low. While I'm waiting on my grease to get hot, I'm going to put some, Sylvia purple top. I'm only going to season one side. I'm not going to flip it because the seasons will go down in there. Okay. Add a little salt. Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. I got a new one of these, but there's just a little bit in here before I open the other one. Some black pepper. And I'm not going to cover this up. Now I'm going to squirt a little liquid smoke on it. Just a little bit. Give it a little taste to it. And I'm going to put some of this sweet mesquite barbecue seasoning on it. And I'm going to sprinkle a little vinegar on top of it. Then it's going in the oven. I should have put the vinegar on first. But it's okay. It's going on now. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in the oven. Hold on. Okay. Going to put my bread in. Okay. Let me show you this pretty ham. That's what a ham's supposed to look like. Yeah. So I got my greens on. My rice is almost done. Okay, that's my greens. Like I said, they already done. They was in the freezer. Let them come to a boil and put a top on that. Here's my rice. It's almost done. My rice. Yeah. So, hold on. Okay. And you see that hot water cornbread? Mm-hmm. Gonna be the crunch. The crunch. Let me get my liver on. Hold on. Okay. I just want to show you this fluffy rice. Not even measuring. You can kind of eyeball it. When you get as old as me, you can eyeball it. The crunch. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get these last two cooked. I'll be back. Okay. For my liver, you know I'm gonna have some onion. And this cousin green pepper going. Oh. I'm gonna slice up me some onion. Liver and onions is a married couple. You need those onions with, my opinion. You don't like onions, don't use them. But my opinion, onions and liver go together. And this is beef liver. Kind of like they were meant to be together. Then I'm going to put some green pepper with it. You don't have to have as much green pepper, but you definitely got to have those onions. Yes, Lord. Let me check on my bread. Hold on. Okay. I got some beef liver. Beef. Now you might like the pork liver. I don't. I like chicken liver, but not the pork. Let me put this, get over here and get to the skillet. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put some butter and sugar in this rice. Yep, that's right, butter and sugar. So a little in this bucket here. I'm gonna try to get all of it out. You don't need wasting it. As high as stuff is, you gotta go on and get your money's worth. And my sugar. You make yours as sweet as you like, or don't make it sweet at all. That's up to you. And these are not cups. These is like a half a cup or something. We like sweet rice with our liver. And we can eat it without too. But if I got something left, it's going to be rice pudding. And my rice is done. Let's get this liver in the skillet. Okay. Here's my beef liver. Now everybody's not the same. But I rinse mine. I don't know. I just do. And I got my skillet right here. Yeah, just get some water over it. Wish it around a little bit. And then I drain the water off of it. I'm going to season it with some purple top, some garlic powder, and a little onion powder. Now I'm going to get and put some black pepper on it as well. Now, I cook my liver in flour. I've seen some people do it in meal. I don't do meal. I like flour. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm going to fry it. Add some seasoned flour. I season my liver and I also season the flour. And what you want to do is brown it on both sides. Then we're going to put our onions and green pepper in. Make a gravy. Now you're just browning it. You're not cooking it all the way. When it cooks down in that gravy, it'll finish getting done. And it don't take long to fry. Now this pack came with 4 pieces in it, but I usually cut mine in half. Sometimes it tears and you'll have more than what you started with. And I wash as I go. I clean the kitchen as I go. Don't like a messy kitchen. That's my hot water cornbread. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put my onions and green peppers in. Put just a little more oil in here. Okay. And I'm going to shake my flour in here to make my gravy. Ooh, if y'all could smell these onions and green peppers. And a little water at a time. Add a little salt. Some black pepper. I love black pepper in my liver. It's right up there with the onion. Some garlic powder. More onion powder. Purple top. I do it this way to keep from having lumps. A little at a time. And then you can decide how thick you want your gravy. Now I'm going to also add some chicken bouillon. Some beef bouillon. Excuse me. Let's taste. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, you're going to add your liver back in here. And more water. It depends on how thick you want your gravy. More water. See how rich that gravy is? Now I'm going to add a little more water and I'm going to cut it down low because it's going to thicken up the more I let it simmer. Okay. That's right there. Now I'm going to put a top on it and let it simmer down. I'll be back. Okay. So, I got some barbecue sauce in here. Yeah. Ain't no need throwing it away. So I'm going to add all these. They're different brands, but hey, in different flavors. But I'm going to put them all in the same thing. Because I'm not wasting anything. I'm going to put a little vinegar in this bottle so I can get the last of that out of there. That was some sweet mustard. This is some hickory. And this right here is some original. Let me get some vinegar out of here. Okay, this is some original. So I'm going to add a little vinegar to these bottles here so I can get that excess. I'm telling you, I don't want to waste nothing. Give this a good shake. And this will thinning out my barbecue sauce a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the chicken. Hold on. Here's my chicken. I've stirred up my barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna pour this over it. Now these are legs and a couple of thighs in here. Still working on that freezer. Okay. I'm going to pop this back in, let that coat on it, and we'll be back. Okay, here's the barbecue chicken. So, let me get my clothes on, and I'll be back to plate. Hold on. Okay, I done made it to church and back. And, yeah. My daughter came over here and made some macaroni. I finished the dinner before I left. So let me give you a shot of what we got here. Turnip greens, ham, macaroni cheese, sweet rice, hot water cornbread, and liver. I just made a sample of plate. Yeah. So let me speak to the Lord about this. Amen. Amen. And you know, with turnip greens, I had to have me a little vinegar. That's right. Turnip greens and cabbage. Gotta have a little. I have a little vinegar on it. Yeah, that's Tennessee Northway. And this morning, before I left here, I was talking about God's purpose. Oh. And I also made barbecue chicken. This is just a sampler plate, and there's the barbecue chicken. More likely I'm not going to eat this whole plate, but I want to taste it. See what we're talking about. Let me see. I'm sorry for my hand right here. And I'm drinking Crystal Light today. Yeah. Trying something new now. Trying to ease back off of the coat. I'm trying. So. My daughter's macaroni and chicken. These the greens I picked. Well, I didn't pick. I went and got my Mennonite cousins. They I go. Hold on, just 1 second. My grandson gets a little loud. So I get my greens up and I put them up so I can have them all during the holidays. It's a, it's the meat. Yeah. You get the right kind of meat. Oh, smoked Joe. Salt pork. That crunch. These greens are awesome. Yeah. Hold on. Here's the liver. And with some sweet rice. Oh my goodness. This liver, you can cut it with a spoon. You can taste those onions and green peppers. Liver. Yes, Lord. And sweet rice and gravy with it. Oh my goodness, that liver's awesome. So tender. That's what you want your liver. You don't, if it's tough, you overcooked it or something. Or if you cook it too fast, it's gonna be rubbery and tough. Oh, that sweet rice. And the greens. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to taste everything for you. You probably say, well, this stuff don't match. It don't matter. barbecue chicken. Oven barbecue. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Sorry about that. I have to keep reminding him the camera's rolling. Ham. Just picking that ham with glaze on it. The glaze is all that in a bag of chips. It's a have mercy. Mm-hmm. The greens. I was gonna slice some tomatoes, but my daughter covered up my hot water cornbread. Took the crunch off of it. I put it in the air fryer to bring it back, but I ain't got time. Hold on. I gotta hurry up and end this video because they're gonna get me throw it off of YouTube. They play that game and then they get all excited and screaming and cursing. At the beginning of this video, I was talking about trying to figure out what your purpose was. It's a funny thing because when I went to church, they were talking about your purpose. Joy. Hold on. So, I want to apologize for all the interruptions. As my youngest daughter at the grocery store trying to shop. I'm still working on her. She's 27. I'm still working on her. But I was saying, though, the funny thing is the church, the pastor spoke on your purpose. And it almost agreed with what I was saying. Yeah, you just gotta live your life, and God knows what your purpose is. He knows your heart. He was talking about joy. And he came from John 15, 11 verse. I don't want to paraphrase it, but yeah. Sermon was about joy. And your purpose. So those of us who worry about your purpose, don't worry about that. Just try to be the best you can be. God's got you.
I pressed the button. I pressed it. I pressed the button.
I apologize about that noise. I've tried to keep him down, but yeah. So, I'm going to get off of here because I got to watch my game. And, yeah. If you like anything about the video, give me a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Tell someone about me. Tell them about Old Tennessee. No, wait a minute. Thursday night, I was laying in my bed and my phone lit up. And I didn't have my glasses on, and I kind of glanced over and I picked it up, and yeah, these eyes ain't what they used to be. So I had to reach on the nightstand and get my glasses. And I got a message from YouTube. It said, "Congratulations, Tennessee North. Throw yourself a party. You hit 10,000 subscribers." Wow. I'm telling you, this year has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. Old Tennessee North hit 10,000 subscribers. It brought tears to my eyes. So what I want to say to all my subscribers, thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't imagine in a million years that I would get 10,000 subscribers. Not just a year, but just 10,000 subscribers. And I thank you. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all made this old gray goose mighty happy. Yeah. And I want to thank y'all for listening to me ramble about my childhood past. It was simple. But it brought me joy. Yeah. See you on the next video. Hit that notification button so you can know the next time the Old Tennessee North coming back with a video. And you know I'm coming back. Bye now.